Way of the Warrior, your MMA show, UFC 129, right around the corner. And on the phone with us right now, Ben Smooth Henderson. Ben, how are you?
Good, man. How are you doing?
I am excellent. UFC 129, it is just a few days away at this point. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. Ready to go.
Your last fight in December took place in your hometown. Now you're kind of traveling to not really hostile territory, but a much bigger audience, 55,000 people in Canada. Talk about if that's in your mind at all, or are you just in there to fight Mark Bocek?
I'm in here to fight Mark Bocek. The whole hometown crowd thing sometimes can be overrated. I don't know if it'll be that overrated for this fight, but a lot of times guys make it out to be more than it really is.
But the Canadian audience, they love this sport. You don't think even a little bit that energy is going to be something you can feed off of?
Maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. You know, we'll probably find out together once I cage. But I fully intend on using the energy in a positive way to definitely get myself up and excited.
Mark Bocek is your opponent, a jiu-jitsu guy. Not the world's greatest wrestling, but he's a dude who really tries to get it to the ground. Does this worry you at all? Does his jiu-jitsu affect you? I know you've taken on some black belts, so maybe this isn't a big deal, but is his jiu-jitsu something you're kind of freaked out about at all, or no?
No, I definitely wouldn't say freaked out about, but I would say definitely something I am aware of. It's his strong suit is where he wins most of his fights, is with his jiu-jitsu, getting fights to the ground, so definitely aware of it, but not freaked out about it.
Ben, are you the type of fighter, though, that would like to fight him in that arena, or are you the guy that just wants to put together the best game plan? Do you like to beat guys at their game, or you just want to go out there and win?
That's a good question. I'm still trying to figure that out. I do like to go out there and get my hand raised. I don't want to be like a boring fighter. I do like being a fan favorite. I do like having my fights be fight of the year candidates and stuff like that. But then, there's a fine line between, going out there and being a fighter and fighting them at, wherever, and being smart and doing what it takes to get your hand raised. I think we'll find out together. We'll see.
And you talked about in one of your fight diaries about every day in camp getting 1% better. I'm guessing camp was 8-9 weeks at 1% better every single day. Do you think Mark Bocek could really handle you 48% better than you were in December?
We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm just trying to get better each and every day, and hopefully be that much improved over Mark Bocek or whoever I'm facing, and be able to have a dominant performance.
Is it strange being in that 155 weight class? And by that I mean when the WEC and UFC merged, the bantamweights and welterweights, they kind of had their world figured out. 155 seems to be the only weight class in the UFC where every fight is either a number one contender bout or a title bout. Is that kind of the sense you get in that weight class?
Kind of, sort of. It is definitely a stacked division. Obviously I'm a little bit biased, but I think it's, one of the deepest divisions, if not the deepest division in the UFC. There's a bunch of, tough cats, a bunch of killers at 155. I'm trying to, do what I got to do to be impressive and get noticed by Dana White and have those guys, upper UFC management like, oh, wow, he's pretty good.
I have no doubt in my mind that Dana White knows that you're, quote, pretty good. UFC 129 in Toronto, Canada. The headliner, GSP and Jake Shields. The co-main event, though, I think is probably one you're super interested in. Jose Aldo and Mark Hominick. What are your thoughts on this fight?
That fight, I think, is going to be super fun to watch. The fan in me, that's the one I'm most looking forward to watching. I think Aldo and Hominick are going to throw down, and those little guys don't get tired. They go 150 miles an hour the entire time. Hominick is a vet. He's been in this game for a long time. A lot of guys, kind of writing him off and saying Aldo's, super good, and he is. He's a phenom. I want to, just write off Mark Hominick like that. So as a fighter, you and Mark Bocek have your bout. You have an opportunity to kind of become a fan on Saturday night, or do you kind of have to wait till the next day to catch these fights, or is there kind of a downtime? Hopefully we go in there, do what I got to do, get my hand raised, real quick and easy. Afterwards, I'm definitely looking to laying back, having a Coke, and watching some good fights. Sounds like a plan. UFC 129, Ben Henderson taking out Mark Bocek. It is going to be the debut of Ben Henderson in the UFC. Very excited to see this happen. Ben, have a wonderful week, and we look forward to checking you out on the pay-per-view, my friend. Hey, thanks a lot, Eric. I really appreciate having me on, man.